And we're live. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to my birthday party.
Happy
First thing
birthday.
I'm going to do,
We got to do lots of dabs.
you got new dabs?
We got to do lots of dabs.
We got to do lots of dabs. I've got a lot of dabs here. I did a dab rep earlier. I think I've got my, let me see something. Let me see. Yeah, I sure do. There we go. Echo, echo. What an Uncle Rick move. Jesus. Hey Tara, I see you out there. I'm not real good at typing at this moment. We'll get our stroke here though and get going on things. So I could start out actually with a dab.
Yeah, let's do that. What you got?
Well, I think I'm going to start out with G code.
I want to wish everybody a happy Blue Kiss birthday evening. I'm going to go cut some grass and smoke some grass and cut some smoke, and I'll be right back. Cheers, everybody.
Cut some smoke. Cheers.
Later.
Yeah, if you're expecting a lot of entertainment value in the show, you guys in the chat, it's just this is what I do every day, just hang out and talk to people and in Discord. And so basically this is just going to be probably a live Discord on my birthday. But we are going to talk a little bit about the upcoming shows that we're going to be having on here. That's why I invited specifically people that I want to visit and interview. And of course, Becca, you people have no idea. When I say you people, I mean cannabis smokers. I have no idea how many times we have tried to do an interview and tape it, and I just suck at it. But I'm getting better, and now I got focus, and I think it was meant to be like that. A little bit of practice. So it wasn't all bad. I got to spend time with you and Tara because my first live conversation will be Becca and Tara. It'll only be live as far as the three of us together, and then I'm going to record it and edit out the things we shouldn't say. Because there may be a few things last time that we said that should have been said, and that's why you do that.
Tends to happen on live conversations.
Yes, you say things that you really didn't want to reveal, or yeah. So that's why editorial help is going to be great. And I see Ganja Ghost is out in the chat. Ganja Ghost is going to be my, I don't know what you call her, my editor, I suppose, because that she's going to be doing the cutting and splicing and taking the bad things out. So cheers. Oh my gosh, I got lots of people in here. I am going to add a Sunny. Your device does not connect for some reason. I'm going to put a few people in here. I am sorry. I'm going to apologize first to Caribou Heart, who I understand now. Thank you. I understand now how you leave people sitting there in the backstage.
It's never intentional. It's just you get busy talking and don't even realize it, and then you feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. I just happened to look down and went, oh, person. Oh, I see how this works.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. You'd think that turning 65 would be not a great thing, but I am so happy to be here.
Absolutely.
And be healthy.
Healthy. And
happy birthday.
Thank you all. Oh, I'm sorry to use your real name. Fragrant Lilac, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. Happy birthday.
Thank you. So,
happy birthday, Lucas.
Thank you. Gosh, I feel like when I was 6 years old and I threw my own birthday party and my mom didn't know about it, and all of the children came off the school bus and up the driveway, and my mom's like inside the house watching this little parade of ducks coming toward her. Aww. And she had no idea it was going to happen. Oh yeah, because I asked her earlier, and I had this memory last night too, and because I had thought about it for a while, that she she had done that, and I had asked her if I could have a party, and we didn't have a lot of money back when I was a little kid. We just didn't. We had 4 kids and not a lot of money. And she said, "Oh, well, I have to think about that, but we don't really have the money." And so, to me, that was not a no. That was, and she didn't bring it up again. So I just kept waiting for her to bring it up again, and then I thought, "Oh, my poor mom, I shouldn't burden her with all this. So I planned my own little birthday party and let the kids know when it was that I invited. I had like 5 or 6 little friends that came, and their parents, on the word of a 5-year-old, let their children get on a different school bus and come to my house with, I don't know, I must have told them what our phone number was because my mom was getting phone numbers of one to come pick their children up.
Well, it was a different time then too.
Oh, yeah.
I would have loved to have seen the look on your mom's face as she gets the what the.
And we have a long, we're on acreage, so we have a long driveway. So she had time to think about what the hell was coming down. And her birthday actually was yesterday. She was 28 when I was born. And she told the doctor predicted me on May 3rd. And she said, no, it's going to be May 2nd on my birthday. And the doctor said, oh, I've done the calculations. It's going to be May 3rd. And yeah, it's the only time I've been pretty much on time.
That's funny.
Yeah, she
That's
was
funny. I swear they used to be more accurate on predicting dates for kids being born than they are today. Used to be generally within 2 days they were pretty accurate. Now it's like within a week or so.
And they have actually more technology, like sizing and stuff, the ultrasounds and stuff, know how big a child is before. By the way, Caribou, I love that picture of your daughter in her sweatshirt that she got at the concert. The pick and it was a regular shirt, but she had the pick. And what else did she get? She got a
drumstick.
A drumstick, that's right.
Dude, that was super cool. So yeah, we're just hanging out front row of a show, and she got like their guitar. The band members see a 10-year-old at the front row, and that's cool as hell to them, I would imagine, right? And you see them making eyes, like thumbs up and horns and all that.
Yeah, that's not really her era stuff, but clearly they saw Papa right there protecting her ass too, so they knew what was coming down.
Well, but it's good to see the generations, man. It's a lot of fun. So when you throw that pick at her, and she actually it hit her hand and it bounced off, couldn't close her hand in time. So there's a big search going down in front. Of course, it's a black pick and it's dark, and they do have this lights on stage going on, but they're strobing and it's hard. But she ended up waiting at the end of the set. They ended up one of the security guards brought his flashlight out and found it for her, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's really nice. Clem and lime. Oh, that is some good stuff. That is some good freaking stuff. Ruben. I loved having the last fledge with Ruben. Oh, he was so fun. He was getting to be such a good boy.
He did really good, didn't he?
Yes. Can't see us, Sunny, but I think we can hear you this time.
Me?
Yes.
I'm trying to make the camera work, but it's not working.
What's a bubble hash from the Cherry Reel?
Oh, I wonder
That's
what
good.
it was.
Nice.
Come back just a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's some focus.
What's a
Are you
little
talking to me?
chunks?
I gotta turn this. I gotta get an iPad. I'll be back.
Having digital problems is not it's not, that happens all the time. Tara,
We've experienced technical difficulties for a few decades now.
Well, and they only get worse as the technologies develop faster than our ability to adapt to them, right? It's like you always need that 20-year-old kid within arm's reach to hand them your phone or whatever and fix this for me, please.
I was the 8-year-old that could program the VCR for my parents, and It's a whole new ball game. It ain't no VCR programming now.
Oh, I'm so bad at all that stuff. Oh,
Gonna light up, you guys. I'd love to have something like a dab frog. I'm getting some echo too.
Thank you, though.
And somebody's got their show on.
I was muted. I can claim innocence.
Okay, let me see now. Yeah, I'm not hearing it now. Oh, cool. Thank you, whoever did that. That's usually me. Actually, at the start of the show, it actually was me. And I lost my total train. But anyway, oh, the dab frog. Yeah, those kinds of things, like the dab frog and stuff. I don't have truly a dab frog, but I would like to figure out how to do like races and stuff, or raffles, and give seeds away at some point and things like that. But boomer technology, although ganja, I don't know. Maybe just on my link says GB.
There's a go. There's a
GB, your link, I'm sorry to interrupt. Your link, I believe, is over in Discord. Oh, what the heck? Look at here. Look at this.
What's up, everybody?
well, why not?
Oh my goodness. Seek and ye shall find. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Knock. You know what's going to happen at that door. Thank you. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
happy birthday.
Hey, high and tight. Good to see you here too. You haven't been able to get a word in edgewise, but I'm so happy.
No, I'm
you're
here. What's up? How's everybody doing?
Hey, how are ya?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Happy birthday, Miss Blue Kiss.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
good time
Yeah,
to
I
get
think
together
that's-
for her.
I know, you gotta take the frog off the screen.
Oh, I got to do that? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Remove. Bye, frog.
Boom.
And
then now you-
high.
And now go back to it, and then you gotta like rewind it manually. Just in case.
Okay, there must be something here that'll let me do this. Okay.
Anyways, hi Tara. How you doing?
Hi, Frank. How are ya?
Oh, I see. It's
I'm
got
good.
thing
Thanks
to,
for
I
asking.
see it. I gotcha. Ha. Technology didn't beat this old girl today. Boo boo.
That's
What's
good.
up,
You're
everybody?
getting good at it.
Cheers.
How have you been, man?
Sure. I've been good. Thank you for asking. I just let me hit this first, and then I'll fill you in.
I think that's fair enough.
I'm still recovering from my dabs.
I'm
kinda got-
relighting and it's going to kill me. But that's okay.
I'm in a hotel, so I got to kind of sneak off to the bathroom where they got the exhaust fan running for some vape hits.
At least you got an exhaust fan. Sometimes some bathrooms don't have them now. Just because of that.
I've noticed that too, actually. It seems to be becoming more and more common. I'm just like, well, I'll just open the window or whatever. But I have noticed you can, if you're smoking with like dry flower in a vaporizer, it is so easy to mask the smell. Like it don't take nothing. We've all been there smoking joints or bongs or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, good luck, right? Like bring out all the smelly stuff you can think of. Vapes is easy.
Cardboard tube with dryer sheets.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or dryer sheets in the furnace ducts or something, so they'll blow hot air through that.
I have been known to drape things over the fire thing, but
Oh, yeah. Done that.
detector.
So what's up, everybody? Yeah. So today was my last day of class. I finished spring semester.
That's a good
Nice.
one.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So yeah. So I'm gonna take another 2. So it's gonna be 2 weeks off, and then I get started with summer semester. But in the past couple months, in the meantime, while I was in school, I actually did a couple of changes. One of them being the grow room. I actually expanded it from where it was at before. You can see the difference.
Nice.
Right here is where I expanded it that much. But
Awesome.
we're in flower day.
Thanks, Gabby.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Day 17 of flower.
Nice.
Most of these are the Chaos Kush crosses, but I do have some platinum truffle crossed with Granddaddy Garlic by Rosamond, which is actually this one right here. This whole one. Then I have some RS11s Blue 16s by
that's
Clay
nice.
Pipes. Yeah, there's 2 of them in here actually.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
RS11 is
send them
great.
back. You can start staying up a little, buddy.
Well,
No,
I have
I
to
tried, I tried to highlight
you.
you, but that's clearly not my forte.
I gotta
Oh,
say
no,
goodbye. I
you're
gotta get back
fine.
to work.
That's fine, honey. I'm
Happy
so glad you
birthday.
stopped by.
I'll try
We
to
will
pop
see
back on
each
if I
other
can, if I get
very
another break.
soon.
Yes, we
Oh,
will.
that'd
See
be
you guys.
great. Yep.
Cheers.
I'll be
Later,
here.
Tara.
Have a good one.
Bye,
Bye, honey.
guys. Good to see everybody.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to add Sunny to the stage one more
Okay.
time. You got your camera, Sunny. I
Yeah.
caught you off guard.
Yeah.
What's up, Jay?
I
Yeah.
believe
Hey,
she's been.
can you guys
she's
hear
been
me?
out.
See you, buddy.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear me?
too. Yeah, and once
Can
you
you
walk
hear me?
on camera,
You
we
you can hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me now? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna let me on or if you spaced. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. I love
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's very
I gotta say, like, can
Hi,
you get?
turds.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can make you big. I wish I could. Let me see.
I'm
Solo
big.
layout.
I'm big
There you
enough.
go. There you go.
Oh, scared myself.
Yeah. Look at that. Let's look at the hat, man. Yeah. Bud Rotten.
Okay, so I got a little bit of
Caterpillar
a.
turd.
I got my blue
Oh, you got
kiss
my blue
patch
kiss.
right there.
Yeah, there you go. You got
And
it
on the
going
back
on.
it says never use insect netting. Caterpillars hate it.
That
So
is great.
If you
I
like,
like that.
caterpillars and you enjoy having me around, which is bud rot, don't use netting. If you do like having good bud, then I would use netting.
Hey, girl, I got to tell you, you might want to contact your waxer. Just
I haven't got to wear a mustache in so long. For your birthday, I wanted to celebrate.
That's
You can
fine. And
take one of the-
I told you, you come on as you, man. You do you, and that's perfect.
I painted this myself, and I glued on the caterpillars.
You should take a half a caterpillar and glue it like it's coming out of your hat.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
You know, don't
Watch
give her more
it.
encouragement.
That's an awesome idea. It is.
Yeah.
So you're 65. What's up for this year? What are you gonna do?
Oh, what's up for this year? Well, of course, my first venture out into the real world will be the DGC at the end of this month. Flying out for that and hanging out here till they're going to have 75 samples to try this year.
Yikes!
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through them.
You'll be
It's gonna
able to
be
put them
tough.
all in a package to go. I'm sure you'll find a way.
No, I don't know. I hear there's a rumor I might not be able to do that next year.
Oh, really? You have to hook up with somebody in a wheelchair again.
That was unkind. It was Naven, remember, and he had a heart attack. It wasn't that he was in a wheelchair. I don't know that guy in the wheelchair. He was a seed breeder. I don't know what his name is. I'm sure.
He has a dog.
Big Word.
He comes every year.
Yeah, Big Word. Do you know the dude's name in the wheelchair at the DGC by chance?
He
No, I
hasn't
don't.
been yet. This is his first time to go.
Yeah,
Is this your first one?
this is my first one. I've met a few DGC members, but it's been out here on the East Coast.
Wow. That's crazy. I thought you'd been before. I thought, yeah.
No.
I guess I'm one of the veterans now.
I've been around like 4 years going on with the DGC. So when I came aboard, they were in hiatus from the
The
COVID
vid.
thing. So
Yeah,
you
me
know,
too.
they
You're
came
right.
back last year, and I wasn't able to make it at that point. I didn't have enough time ahead to plan. But as soon as I knew what was coming this year, I penciled it in and made sure I would have the
Excellent.
opportunity.
Pencil. That means you can erase it. I did it with pen
Uh-huh.
and still erased it.
Jeez.
I'll erase anything.
I
was
have
saying
a feeling
over
that his pencil works much like a pen. I don't think he does a lot of erasing unless he absolutely has
it.
to.
Ooh, I should put on
I
my
broke
lab
the-
coat.
Okay,
Yeah, I
go
broke
on
the
your laptop
eraser
if
off
you
the
want.
fit,
Go
so
ahead.
I'll be right back.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking
and,
forward to meeting a lot of people there.
Yes, I have not met. Okay, what I thought to do is to bring you guys on and have like the game show, Internet Imaginary, yes or no? Frank, yes or no? Put your votes, and y'all know I've met Frank.
No,
And
we
No.
are not just internet
I've met
imaginary.
Sunny. You are not. I have not met Big Word, and I have not met Caribou. I have met Fragrant Lilac, and that
Yes.
was a pleasure. That was an absolute pleasure last year. And again, that's one of the things that I'll be doing this year is going to the Booth Crew Meetup South, the third annual. We're going to do this for the third year in a row now, and that's freaking amazing. And we had a problem there for a while where we didn't know if we were going to get the same spot or not, which frankly is ideal. As far as a bunch of like-minded cannabis smokers meeting up and just rocking out with the cocking out. Oh, that's nice. Oh my God. See, unbeknownst to a lot of people here, Becca is my wing woman, one of my wing women when I go traveling.
I
What are you
think I
doing,
have.
girl?
I don't know. Do I have anything on the? I think I put some shit on the back.
You have
too.
something on the shoulder, but you just was twerking us, man. That's
No.
I'm an old woman, man. What the hell? You can't be coming on and twerking on my show. I don't know how to handle shit like that.
This is hoe science, and I got a silver hoe on a necklace pendant. So I was going to do.
Oh,
This is my chance to finally do my costume since I'm not going to the cup. So thanks for putting up with
this
it, guys.
is perfect. This
All
is what I call synergy here. I've got Becca and Becca. When I tell
And
Becca stories,
Becca.
Hi.
Hi, Becca.
there is Oregon Becca and Michigan Becca.
And
they're very different people.
Usually I'm
Very
like,
different.
not talking about me. The other one.
You spell your name different, I notice.
Yes.
Are you Becca totally, or are you Rebecca with an H?
Rebecca.
With an H?
Yeah.
Or with a CCA?
No, it's just like how I spell it, Bekah, just with an R.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Hold on. I didn't realize.
Okay. Are you comfy, girl?
Okay. Well, it's nice
I did tell
meeting you.
You know,
Finally,
I did tell
Becca
you
and
to do you.
Fragrant Lilac. I see your name all over the place.
Mhm.
I hope my lilacs are good and
It's the
fragrant
week-
this year.
My favorite week of the year. The lilacs are in bloom here in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So
we're near the lilacs blooming. Those don't come
I
on
think
for a few
my
more
buds
weeks.
might have froze because we had 27 and 25 the last couple of nights. So.
Really? That's low temperatures. Those high deserts aren't all they're cracked up to be, are they?
No, I mean it's awesome all day and stuff. It's just the way she goes. I mean, she gives and she takes. It's hot and it's cold.
Yeah,
And right now it's windy.
I'm hoping for a good season this summer. We didn't have anything for winter, so it's hard to predict at this point. I mean, we did not have a winter, and the winter before we didn't really have a winter.
I got every bed in my garden's planted. I should turn that around. I wonder if I can turn this phone around or this thing. No, I can't. I can't turn it around. God damn it! I was going to show off my cabbage, my award-winning cabbage that's covered in netting, so it looks like store-bought cabbage when you slice it open later. Because
Is it
I
the
use
devil's
netting.
lettuce?
No, I mean I got that too, but that's inside. But no, I already got cabbage outside. I got my carrot seeds and I got kale. I got all
That
I got
took
lettuce,
no problem with the cold temperatures for
broccoli.
that. They're the
No,
winter
I
stuff.
just these pants are
What are you
itching
doing,
me.
girl?
I got insulation, I think, in my leggings from
Oh no.
doing something. Anyhow, I have a lot of straw. Put a bunch of straw. And then also like where the garden is, you know, just like everything about it, I try to maximize any temperatures. And then like over my carrots and stuff, they have cardboard on them still. The peas can handle it. I mean, you just plan things, you know, and you don't. I mean, I certainly don't put tomatoes out. I just started my tomatoes from seed recently because I knew better this year. I lost a fig plant.
Are you like a zone 6 or a zone 5?
I don't really know, but our growing season is only
Thank
like
you,
60
Caribou, for
days.
doing that.
What's he doing?
I'm not good at this. He's saying hello to everybody in the chat.
Oh, there's a chat?
Yeah. Becca, I know you. This Becca is very good at this kind of format because she does the
chat with
Bros
everyone in
show.
Go to live chat. Live chat. If I'm home, I have that
Live
on
chat.
TV, so I can watch
Just
it.
you just got to be real careful not to. You shouldn't probably mess around at this point, Becca, because you just might end up. Next time you come on.
It's where people get disapproved from the screen, just like magic.
Yeah, this is where things happen. Bad things happen.
We have had people disappear off the screen before on the Kid Show.
We've had shows disappear.
I have to say that doing podcasting is really interesting foray into technology for me.
Thunder Dan is trying to get in.
Oh, thank you. Where is he? I don't even see him. I see Dab Frog.
You talk about him a lot. Thunder Dan.
Thunder Dan. Oh, he's my dude.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We should be able to let him in.
We've actually got some of Thunder Dan's femseed. Well, they're not seeds anymore. They're full-on plants that'll be going outside for some outdoor crop this year.
Okay, there must be some way. I know what it is. I got to do this. There you are, dude. Haha. I found your ass. I found your ass. I had to scroll down. Scroll guy there. The elevator. I'm sorry, man.
I just been in the back room for about 15, just watching everybody. You know, that's all it was.
That girl's so sad. She's gonna get it sooner or later.
And the man.
Happy birthday,
Thunder Dan. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. And yes, I do talk a lot about Thunder Dan. I really like Thunder Dan's style of growing. He has. Because of him, we've got Storm Shadow Thundercut, which let's all vote right now. Who thinks that's excellent?
Oh, I
have not tried it.
No, you probably haven't.
I've not had the pleasure of trying it, but this is a cut I've been hearing of for a good few years now. So as long as I've known Thunder Dan, which at least 2.5 years at this point, and that cut's been going around. So same with your Banana Daddies. Right?
Yeah.
I was even hearing about your Banana Daddies before I even had the pleasure of ever meeting you. So shit precedes you.
Yep. And the garden club is going to be one of my conversations that I will be having in the weeks to come, months to come, because I'm not sure exactly when we'll be scheduling it, but I will have them at my disposal around campfire in September.
Right.
When the Boop Crew South will be meeting up, and it'll be a good time.
You're going to ask us
Always
questions.
is a good time.
You're going to ask us questions while our brains melt? Is that what that is?
No, I'm not going to ask you questions. I'm just going to let you talk like you normally do. We're going to get you going on a subject, and you're just going to talk. And you're not going to even realize I'm taping, and then later on you can go, hey, you know all that taping you did? I was talking about this shit over here. You want to think not put that in? That's going to happen. It's going to be so natural you won't even know it.
It's cool.
So
you can light us up.
Yeah.
We won't try to tell too many lies.
I will say, Tony, who was on earlier,
I might.
I recently sent him some of the storm shadow, and he found some seeds in it, which I told him go ahead and try to pop that. I am nearly certain that it is clearly a feminized of said mother plant, just like I would if I sprinkled the magic dust on it and reversed her back. So he's going to run those, and I've got a bunch that I'm going to run too. That every single one of my plants outside, it's not. They love it out there. Don't get me wrong. I grow some nice sized plants, and
little e-bud.
Yeah, wonderful bud. But yeah, I don't know, Frank, if you found any seeds, but yeah, those seeds are probably viable to the actual whatever it was. Give her a shot if you want. See what you get. Test my theory. If any of you get a mail,
Lucas, sorry to interrupt you. Can you please send the link to G-Bay?
I can. G-Bizzle.
Up in the hizzle?
In the hizzle, yes. Let me,
I can't even see who's in the chat.
No, that's okay. You're at a disadvantage. You have to have my actual YouTube channel open so you can see it. You're not set up to do that, but so don't worry about it, because by the time you get to figure that out,
you could open YouTube on a different device and mute it.
On my phone, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but you got to be sure to mute it, or it'll be the Echo City for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure if I fucking forgot, you'd probably push the button on me.
That's what I normally do on the shit shows. I have the TV on the YouTube channel muted so I can read the chat or try to. But
okay.
I discovered
like
if I
that.
start reading the chat, I get lost in it.
That's true too.
Yeah,
God,
chat.
I don't know what to do,
screwy.
man. But Randy's gonna be coming in a minute. He's gonna be loud.
Ask G-Bay what if he's at Discord. I will message him there.
Why aren't they here?
They are here. You just can't see them.
Can they hear you?
Yeah, he can hear me right now. He's probably shaking his head at me.
But I don't know who's listening to me right now and see me. I thought it was just us.
No, baby, we're live. There's thousands out there. Thousands.
Oh my God, I had no idea this was just public. I thought
you're sitting there flopping around like a carp on the carpet.
Oh no, honey, this is live apparently, and it's on regular public thing. He just got home, so don't say anything.
This is PBS for sure.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Shoot, dang.
Okay, let me see.
It's okay. We'll be age gated, I'm sure.
Well, I know, but I don't think it's fair. If I can't see you, then you don't get to see me. That's just the way it is. So let's see. There you go.
Oh, no, that's fine. If you don't wanna...
I'm gonna check out the chat.
No.
Okay.
All right, let's do a dab for birthday. Get away from my
audio.
Do a dab. This is fun and crazy.
I don't know how to flip the camera on stream.
You got to go into your settings.
Yeah, how do you do that on your phone though?
All right.
I feel like all the buttons available to me look terrible.
To our tutorial.
You see the 3 little dots says more?
No.
Okay.
Then that is a problem.
Oh yeah, no. I got you. You scroll up settings. I got you.
Camera.
Damn.
Settings.
While we're listening to that, I want to mention that I'm having Fragrant Lilac on. Also, she's going to our boot camp south, which she went last year. Was her first year, and she had a wonderful time from the looks of things. She was actually a camper. The rest of us, not all of us, there's a few campers there in tents, but the rest of us were soft shoeing it in the tents there, or in the cabins. So shout out to being an actual camper at boot camp.
All right, let's really talk about the important stuff about boot camp.
You mean
The
the
food.
jars? Oh,
The
the food.
food.
Oh, the food. Yeah. They said there's a lot of
Shout
things that
out
are
to
pretty
Raider.
important.
Because
You got
Fuego Pizza
The
in
Fuego
the first
pizza
year
was ripping. Ripping. Yeah. The beginning of the Fuego pizza. Doo, 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 doo. Started out as back home, and then the idea grew.
What are we
And
looking
now,
at, Thunderdad?
The Thunderdome.
oh,
Well,
let me
we
know
let me
that.
make it. Let me make you a featured a solo layout. There you go. Pretty.
That's
Yeah,
Rosin
yeah.
Man 82's natural gas. This is Rosin Man's platinum truffle.
Also, one of the Garden Club members.
That's Storm Shadow.
Garden Club.
We used to take a dab from it.
I haven't burned this much finger in a while, so I
It's
have been doing
Kingfisher's juice
so
box.
it's gonna be
The
Who
famous juice
is
box.
his birthday was yesterday, and he is in Jamaica.
Yep.
Yes,
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Seeing concerts and
Oh.
hanging out on the beaches, man.
Sounds
Both
like a
of
great
these are the
time.
same. This is
Sounds like a good time.
DG4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And then
I like your
it's
style.
hard to tell. I got two plants in the back. One's diesel butter on the wall, and then Amy Aces is in that box up front. Yeah, sip containers.
Hell yeah.
I just love the name of Amy Aces. That just, I will sit and listen in Irie or with Jeff trying to come up with names for strains, and he's on the struggle bus with that. And you can't use that name because somebody else has that name, of course. But yeah, with Amy Aces and Tao coming up with that, perfect. Good job. Just rolls off the tongue.
Yep. Yep. And I really like the Stacy that he has as well. Oh,
Yeah,
Tao.
he's getting a line of lady names. For sure.
Because Stacy's mom's got it going
Well,
on.
there's lots of them.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
You look like you're going to have a bountiful harvest coming up, sir.
Yep. Yeah.
Not
It's
in the
close.
too far
It's
future
close.
either.
I think we're technically Kingfisher is
Crazy
counting for
or
me, but we're like I don't know, day 67 probably right
Oh,
now.
so you're getting to it for sure.
Yeah.
Were you looking to go 72 to 75 sort of, or don't
Yeah,
really
somewhere
know?
around in there, probably 78, I'd guess. I don't know. Storm Shadow.
I said it's a don't really know.
85.
Oops, get a freezer.
Yeah, you got too close to the light.
You got too close.
The Thunderdome.
Oh, Jesus, man. You flew too close to the sun. I hate when that happens. Yeah, time to do a dab for that. That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Then I
You
gotta
can do
go
a
let my
dab
dog-
while you try to recover, Dan. Good luck, sir. And I
Cheers,
think I can do
everybody.
the dab frog if only I knew how to work this damn elevator. Let me see, dab frog. Here we go. Cheers. I don't hear him, but I see him. I probably have him muted.
Do you have them muted?
Probably, yeah, I do.
I'm back. Oh shit, Davro.
Well, that's okay, because we're just going to remind his ass and do it again.
Hell yeah.
Freaking double dab frog in it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, he is not muted, but he's not very loud either.
Who?
The damn frog. Here we go. Tra-la-la.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is fun. A little birthday party for Blue Kiss. This is awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love
Hey,
the
you
community.
have a birthday party on your 65th birthday. When can you? Oh, this thing is dead. Motherfucker.
When you're 66,
I guess.
67, 68. Wow. Why limit
Well,
yourself?
you know what they say. Why? You know what they say about those milestone birthdays. You gotta celebrate those, like when you turn 5 and 16, sweet 16, 21, 18. You know, most of the milestone 40. Some of us can talk about that milestone birthday. Mm-hmm.
50.
No, nobody
50?
here can.
Nobody
I'll be 60
here.
this year.
Well, congratulations. Yeah, that's kind of milestone.
We got 5-0 this year for me. Hey,
Wow. That again, milestone. You know, that's when you get all of the over the hill shit.
Y'all are making me feel like a spring chicken. Keep it up, please.
Oh, Becca says here, hold my juice and let me talk to you about being a spring chicken. I believe she takes the cake, and
What up,
she's
Stefan?
back. Welcome back, Sonny.
Perfect.
Did you figure out the chat?
No, but Randy just went down to the shop, but now he's back up, so I got to turn the mic off. Oh my God.
I wish you were success in what
She
you're
straight
doing.
muted herself too, and then started talking.
Okay. There we go. I had the power, so I did it. She seemed like she was flailing. Sonny, you can come back as soon as you and Randy are done talking. I got time. It's only 7:45 right now, so don't sweat it, man.
Yeah, it's hard to establish protocols for when you're doing these shows and somebody walks in. I mean, not everybody around us realizes we're doing these things.
I am going to remove the damn frog because I'm over numbered, it says. Let me see. Somebody's wait a minute here. Here we go. There she is.
What's up, Stace? How you doing?
Hey, everybody. Happy birthday, Blue Kiss.
Thank you very much, and thank you for joining me.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, not a problem. As I explained to everybody earlier, the people that I have invited to the stage are people that I will be seeing face to face this year, and I'm going to be having, I don't want to call them interviews because it's not going to be a question answer thing. Just conversations. We're going to have conversations, which I will pre-tape and play at a later time. And you are definitely on that list for activism and your role in the medical cannabis community, which it cannot be overstated how much you do. So I want to thank you right now for that. So,
Wow. Thank you. Geez. You know, we're definitely with this rumblings of Schedule 3. This is a really optimum and important time to get involved and speak up. You know, with because it doesn't have to go this way, right? But if this is the bone that we're being given, it's really important to vocalize why you don't agree with Schedule 3 and what you do agree with, which is descheduling completely. I know that we're all on board with that.
Just get it off the schedules. It's just like alcohol. Get it off the schedule. I agree 100%. 100%.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like tomatoes. It's just ridiculous.
Yes. I think we're doing okay as it is. If we could just get the federal out of our way to be able to do interstate and that kind of thing. It's pretty loose now, and even as we go and the states start to topple more with legalization in a state level, this little monkey wrench right here is going to really change the complexion of all of that.
Yes, it is, or yes, it could. You know, There's still the public comment period, which I don't exactly remember when that is, but it'll be coming up. And that is, again, that's really important to vocalize like what we actually want as a people compared to what we're being given. I love the fact that we still have medical here in Michigan. And I know, there's a lot of rumblings about combining the medical and the recreational markets. And so if it's moved to Schedule 3, how is that going to work? There's so many questions, there's so many questions to be answered. As long as we get to keep our home grow and no more people are thrown in prison for other reasons, with growing cannabis, then I think we're in a better situation than we would be otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, but hardly ideal for going forward. It's just, whenever we start talking about medical, of course, I always brag up Michigan because even with the flaws and even with the numbers tumbling at a precipitous rate, we still have, comparatively to other states and other situations, we're still pretty good. We have our bones. We just need to build back up and have a little bit of a membership rally, basically. That's how I look at it from a simplistic older lady's viewpoint. And yeah, my activism should start now. I've got the time for it.
And it doesn't need to be a full-time job, but a little bit goes a long way, right?
Right. I agree. I walked door to door in the Capitol talking to our representatives with Spartan Grown. Shout out to Spartan Grown. And did I sway anybody? I don't know, but between the two of us, we had a pretty good spiel going and gave them something to think about, if nothing else. And fits and starts is the only way we're going to get things to change anywhere.
Boom. So, yeah. Exactly. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, so this is your 65th year around the sun? Am I correct with that number?
Yes, it is. My 65th year around the sun. And somewhere along this year, also, this is my golden anniversary of my romancing the herb. So I've done my 50-year, I'm now on a 50-year study on the effects of cannabis. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. It doesn't hurt you. You can walk away and not be psychotic for having walked away from the herb. It's medicine. It's recreation. Is it everything? It can't do everything. It's not super herb. It does a lot of good things. I mean, as far as compounds and medicine that we have out there, it's pretty damn good. Especially if we don't try to start playing with it, because that's usually what happens as man decides that they're going to make it just a little bit better, a little bit different, and then you all of a sudden have these delta whatevers and
yeah. Oh my God. Right. Thank you. Conversion oil.
I concur.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you have any particular goals for this next year of your time here on this planet?
Yeah, well, this podcast is going to be get laid. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure everything still works. And I want to travel around. I bought a really nice concert summer series that I'm going to do some concerts, but I am going to several events. It's starting with the DGC. Going to the Caribou Booth Crew North. It's Caribou really on the north one because that's where the Caribous are. And of course, Booth Crew meet up south. Gems and Genetics, also Michigan-based, West Michigan-based. Definitely supporting that and going out with that. I've got somebody trying to come in. So let me look here. Rasufa. Hello, Rasufa.
Hey, there he is.
Hey guys.
There's the man.
Cheers.
Yeah, and I'm definitely trying to highlight what they're doing at the Gems and Genetics, because they are all about caregiving, and it's all going to tie in together. And my thing and thoughts as getting high for these years, thinking, how can we make it better? How can we grow? I think we need to grow this community. I think we need to be, there's a lot of people around me right here in West Michigan who smoke cannabis at a pretty good rate, who grow cannabis and know nothing about these events because they're not hooked into it. And it's just like you got to be in the wormhole and come out to the big room of fun before you can do anything. And that's my goal, is a membership drive, a PBS membership drive, but it's going to be a cannabis membership drive. And try to beef up our numbers, beef up
I need to
especially
find
our
more,
medicals.
Need
And
more
what's that?
Ontario people. I need more Ontario people.
You're going to be the PCB,
I need more
the public
Oregon
cannabis
people.
broadcaster.
Yeah, there's not
Yeah,
enough
that
community up here in Ontario. I don't find it.
Go outside and look. Yeah.
but they're there, but they're just, they don't,
I gotta
you
find
all
them,
don't
yeah.
know about each other.
Yeah. Just got to be open.
True.
I'll
Searching.
figure it.
Yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say happy birthday, Audrey. I love you, my
Oh, I'm
friend.
so glad you did. I love you too.
I'm listening,
DGC?
Oh yeah, I'll be staying in the same. I'm gonna try and get the same hotel that you and Jason and Terry are at.
Oh, that'll be great because that would be us forming a block of fun. And the way it looks like it's set up is, yeah, it should be good times for relaxation. And yeah, it's got a good, lot of good stars.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
that later.
yeah,
Everyone
I'm
have
getting
a great
excited
day.
about it.
I'll be
Thanks for
listening.
stopping by, Rasufa. I love you, dear.
Love you
Cheers,
too.
Lucifer.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye bye. I'm gonna see him at his house soon. So there. Ha ha.
At his house? Are you going
Yeah, he doesn't
to
know it. But
Southern
Rasufa,
California?
if you're listening, my niece that's usually in Colorado is now moving to Oakland. It's another two birds, one stone. The irony's kind of funny. So I'm hoping to get down there to see Casey and you. I'm not talking to you, honey. I'm talking to Rasufa. Huh?
This is just too bucolic for me, man. What are you smoking on there, Stace? By the way.
Oh, well, what was in the Puffco was some licensed stuff from Ice Cream Hash Co. Some Sunshine #4. It's delicious, honestly. For the licensed market, there's a few like really solid brands out there, and I think Ice Cream Hash is doing it well. And this is also from Ice Cream Hash Co. And it's now this is probably the first product of theirs that I've had that I mean, so it's smoking well, but it really doesn't have like much smell to it. But it's a half a gram pre-roll with like double truffle. So it has white truffle flour and white truffle rosin. But it was like $20 and it's half a gram.
Damn.
And it's really like, it's a lot smaller than I thought. I don't know. It's like, maybe I'm just being a Karen about it, but it's really a very small amount. But it's smoking okay. It's not bad. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. At least you have an opportunity to buy it, I suppose. It could be worse.
Absolutely. It could be worse. 100%. You're so right. And I definitely forget that sometimes, that we have a lot of privilege in
I'm
this
scared
state
to
and we
leave
do
the
have a really
country.
big market.
Yeah.
Say that
I'm in
again.
this country. I
My
want to go
God,
to the
right.
Philippines, but everyone says not to keister it, you know? And so it's like, and I don't drink. I'm coming up on my 6 months sober, so it's like I don't want to fucking drink.
Congratulations.
Yes, that's
Well,
a
thank you very
big
much. But
accomplishment.
That's awesome.
hopefully
Good for
the
you.
Philippines follows Thailand. Well, thank you very much, but it makes it a situation when everywhere isn't quite as bad. Although I'm very against this whole Schedule 3 thing. I think that's a shifty little quick one they pull in. But
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
surprised.
Right. So, what's your fears with it? Like, why don't you like it in particular?
Well, because it shouldn't be any schedule. It should be no schedule. If any, this only is for the benefit. I'm not sure. I haven't researched anything really, except for that I know I don't
Yeah,
like
but
it.
I think
Because it's
I haven't
monkey
heard
business.
anybody that
But,
wants any schedule yet. that smokes
Right.
it, grows it, or has it.
Why would
any
we
of it.
want to give it to anybody and when it should just be, free to do whatever? But I already see them. Anybody who wants to get paid, their incentive is to, obviously make it less comfortable or less easy to grow your own or whatever the hell. It's the whole thing. Like, there used to be always like, oh, plant a victory garden and all that shit. That's how it was when for something. Like nobody talks about anything like that anymore. Now it's just like, even though times are tough, they're just pushing stuff that I'm just not happy about. And I take pills, so I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of us take medication. So but it's
Yeah.
I'm not against them in general. I just don't. I only see it. Like, couldn't they research it and do whatever they wanted with it if it was, fucking legal, like totally federally legal? So like this whole like thing about them doing whatever to help us with their experiments, they could do that anyhow.
Making it into
Right?
medical. Yeah, let them do that on their own while we do what we are on our own.
I do think it is a little good that they'll be
So
able
have
to research
to
it.
be standard. If they're gonna make something concentrates, then fucking couldn't they research if it's legal totally, right?
Right.
Right.
Is
Right.
that
It doesn't
correct,
have
or
to
am I
be.
wrong?
As far as I'm aware,
Yeah, so
yeah.
it
I mean,
only
it can't.
benefits them. Has any
I mean,
benefit for anybody
yeah.
else except for them? I don't see any mathematically speaking. Like, I don't
Right.
understand why anyone would like it. I don't know.
Isn't it
Well,
getting
pharma likes
categorized with
it.
other pharmaceuticals? Yeah, pharmaceutical.
Lobbyists, people with money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's colleges too. So, like, let's think about this, right? Because this is, the first thing they keep saying is research, research, research. Research is, where is research done at? Colleges. So a lot of money is going to be funneled into kind of, I think it's going to change hands in this same kind of elite realm, but there's going to be a lot of money going into through nonprofit organizations as well, right? So let's think about it. When you think of nonprofits, who are the biggest ones you might think of? Susan G. Komen, there's American Heart Association, all these fucking, nonprofits. If it's a disease, there's a nonprofit attached to it, and I think this is going to be a very interesting, if this is what happens, it's going to be a very interesting next 30 years because it's not going to go away anytime soon. Think about it, right? Like just to bring a drug to market, it has to be tested for 7 years. You need to have the research to start in the first place. So I'm calling, if it's Schedule 3, it's going to be there for 30 years. There's no way they'll reschedule it.
How long have they been doing research in Israel? But
Not
they have
after
white
they
papers
invest.
on it?
Boom. Exactly. I don't know who just said that about the Israel.
Big word.
But yeah.
Sorry, big word.
That's a very interesting thing. So there's over 42,000 that are public out of Israel. And
You're breaking up there a minute, Stace. Oh, I hate it. Cell phones, man.
shit.
Yeah, you're good now. Oof.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're good. You just walk through hell. You're okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry
okay.
about that. I'm going to stay stationary. But
I have a
I'm ranting
question
about
for you,
papers.
Stacy. I have a question for you.
I will do the best to answer it as I can.
Oh no, I was just gonna tell you I wanted to get in line for a question. Okay, so my question is now did you a question? Do you like Ace
No, you
of
go
Base?
ahead and ask a question.
Is that what your name is? I am. That is Ace of Base. It's a group. It's music.
Stace of Base.
And her
Yeah, I'm
name is
Stacy.
Stace.
Yeah. Stacy.
Do you
Yeah.
love Ace of
Sorry
Base?
about that. Yes, I'm Stace
Do
of
you
Base.
love
That's
Ace of
correct.
Base?
But do you like Ace of
Ace
Base?
of
Is it
Base.
named after the group?
Oh, well, yeah, they were the obvious inspiration. I'm a 90s
what I
baby,
was
so I
wondering.
definitely had the album with I Saw the Sign and All That She Wants Is Another
Oh, yeah.
Baby. What
And
the
it
fuck kind of
opened up
song
my
was
eyes,
that, by
saw
the way?
sun.
I shared
I got
that
them on
song
my
on
playlist. I
Instagram.
fucking love
Funny
them.
they get picked up.
I love
was
them.
rocking out to
All
that.
right then.
Well,
There were
rock on.
different times in the 90s.
There was.
You
It was
know,
a different
just
time, man.
different times, man.
It was a baby mama song.
What's that about?
Right? It's just so
It
weird.
was.
It's so weird. I don't know. I don't know. The Swedes, man.
Got a catchy beat though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just wonderful. I never knew I was going to get this great of a turnout. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I'm so happy. Dang, you love me. You really love me.
I mean, you only turned 65 once. We couldn't miss
The
it.
birthday party.
Yeah, you only turn any age once, but yeah,
I got to
you only
brag that I
turn,
was going to a birthday party,
and you are a
We're
live
totally at the birthday
and
party.
I did.
Thank
I
you for the
told a few
invite.
people that, and they were
Oh,
all,
not a
"Oh,
problem.
really?"
Every one of these people right now on stage, I am going to be seeing in the next few months at some point or another. And we're going to be having some
Looking
talks.
forward to it.
I just don't know if somebody's hand's gonna get fucking tired or your ass is gonna get sore by the time you get to 65.
And just, I'm not talking tales out of school, but I might be shacking up with one person on this panel right now for a weekend. I don't know.
Oh my
His wife
God,
is
boning
welcome to come
down,
as well.
Rasta.
No. You see him anywhere. It's somebody on this panel.
I don't know.
Meow.
I would
No,
assume he
somebody
was
on
in the
this
chat.
panel
I haven't
now.
looked at the chat, but I would assume.
No, actually, he is on his way to
Panel.
see Louis J. Gomez in Denver. So,
Is that a
yeah.
comedian?
Yeah. Very much into comedy.
Jelly.
So
I just
that's
listened
actually
to
something that I'll
Joe
be talking to
Rogan
him
and
about
Kevin James.
when I see him. Oh yeah, I believe he's a Joe Rogan guy. He's of that age.
Well, Kevin James was on, so that's why I listened to it today. I've been listening to books pretty much steady, but I'm in between, so I listened to some DGC, and then Mel, of course. Oh God, I keep forgetting I'm on some sort of public thing. Here, I'm gonna put my mic on. Sorry. I don't know how much talking is.
I love you, Becca.
That's fantastic.
You know what? Everybody was new to doing this format at one point or another, so don't even sweat it. But you do need to sit down because you're making me a little bit nuts. I just got to mention that.
You had a vertigo in your treasure.
Cheers, everybody. Happy birthday.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Were we supposed to sing at the top
Happy
of the hour?
birthday.
Oh, at the top of the hour. I
Happy
don't
birthday
think so.
to you. Come on, everybody. Do this.
I was always
Is it the
partial
top
to
of the hour?
happy birthday, baby.
I'll jump out of a cake.
What was that, G-Bay?
I should have jumped out of a cake.
Oh yeah. Or they say it's your birthday, it's my birthday too. Would have worked with Stony and with Kingfisher. They actually shared yesterday was their birthday together.
Oh, no shit.
So yeah. So yeah. I'm the next day. A lot of people I know and have known over my life that have been in the first week of May. So there was something going on 3 months advanced of that date.
Must have been a long winter.
Say, what was
Probably,
going on
yeah.
9 months ago?
It was a fun fall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was no
Yeah.
winter.
The harvest. What else you gonna do over winter? But you know,
Yeah, they could have played on the
vegetate
internet and smoked weed on
and-
Discord and shit. They didn't have
There
that
you go.
shit.
No, they don't. They didn't.
But I remember they came out with the microwave. Shit.
I did a lot of stuff during the winter.
I remember the microwave. Shit, I remember black and white TV. We were talking about that.
Remember Beta and VHS fucking the war? It was like fucking
Yeah.
Blu-ray and high def.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
technology has gone
Yes.
in leaps and bounds, and now we're looking at AI.
All your mamas
It's what
got knocked up
Now
on
I'm
Labor
trying to
Day
get
weekend.
CDs and stuff.
What?
Just in case.
What did you say?
All your mamas got knocked up on Labor Day weekend. They got drunk and
Boom.
got frisky with it.
Who's dead?
So if that happened, that makes you what, a tourist then?
Your mama.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Nice. Nice. That's weird though, because just today I was wondering if there was a test to see exactly the day and the time that you conceived so you could remember the exact moment.
Oh God, who wants to remember? You're probably fucking
Wow.
shit faced at a fucking bathroom at a concert somewhere. You never see the guy again.
I'm like, what else did the
What?
mushrooms tell you?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. We have reached the moment in our program where actually normally Stacy, you're probably the only person who doesn't know this about me. I normally eat a little bit of blotter acid on Fridays. I'm usually tripping balls by now. And then
Just
I'll throw some on top of
at
it.
that point, I will get my shit together enough, maybe to go on Caribou Heart Shit Show. Whoop whoop! Shout out! Did you see him do that Irish goodbye because he knew I didn't know how to get people in and out of here? Thank you,
Yep.
dear.
Yeah.
And he was doing a wonderful job hosting for me earlier in the chat as well.
Thank you,
which
sir.
I appreciate. Yes, thank you very much. Sunny in Backtopia is not the only one who's new to this game. So, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'll try to play it.
unfortunately, I have to jump off because my Uber just got here and I'm headed out to dinner. But thank you so much for having me on.
Where do you live?
I
Hold on,
absolutely
Ace of
adore
Base.
you.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I'm in Michigan. I'm southeast suburbs of Detroit. Yep.
Okay.
So,
Well,
hooray!
nice to
I'll
meet you.
definitely see you at one
Another
of these
person.
wonderful,
Yeah.
probably Gems and Genetics this summer.
Oh, I'm already
So I
already got my
appreciate you
VIP
guys.
ticket there. Second week in June. Yep.
Heck yeah!
Good day.
Yes. I will
Yeah.
definitely see you guys. We'll hopefully meet more of you guys in person as well. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy fucking 65th birthday. And have a great night, everybody.
Woo! Thank
Cheers,
you,
have a great
dear.
night.
You
Love you,
too.
babe. Bye.
You too.
Yes. Yeah, I love Stacy's energy. She's
Well, how old is
great.
she? She likes Ace of Base, so I'm curious. How old is she? Is that rude to ask?
Late 30s, early
Yeah.
40s.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
what
Yeah,
she
that's
looked
what I would
like.
say.
She looked like that. Okay. I was just trying to get
She's a
my
very
bearings.
healthy girl
You
in
never tell
person
a
too.
woman she
She's
looks her age. You haven't learned anything.
no, that's what that age looks like, by the way, if you wanted to know.
No, I was gonna say 27. Just see that you got to put a smile on their face.
Here's my little jewel of wisdom at the age of 65 is don't blow sunshine up a woman's ass. She knows when you're doing it.
Right.
What? She wants everything else up there. Oh, shit.
It does sound fun. It does.
She doesn't mind it though.
Yeah. It's not that we mind it or anything, but yeah, she knows that you're being disingenuous when you say that. Okay.
Wrong kind of
Maybe
shotgun.
not. I see some
There
crazy
you go,
couples
little
on these
scatter
reality shows.
You deaf frog.
This isn't a reality show. I had a dad in Prague, but you know what? I also had a lot of people that were coming in because I invited everybody and their brother to be here, but without scheduling a time because
Oh, hang up on me.
I
and
didn't
I'll
even
leave.
know if I was.
And I'll just listen.
Oh, no,
I
you don't
used
have
to
to leave
get
it.
your video
Put me-
restricted by doing vlogs on YouTube.
I heard there was cake.
Happy
yeah.
birthday, cheers, Blue Kiss.
Okay. All right. You don't have to leave, but Becca, I know you're probably making dinner for Randy while you're jumping around, and that's what's
No,
going
I'm not.
on.
I'm
So
mopping the floor.
Well, in any case, I am going to remove you because I do have people I think that are blocking up behind you.
Right.
So, but I appreciate you coming in, honey, and I will stay in the chat and stuff because Kitty, I would like to come in here, please. So,
Oh,
yeah. I want to
okay.
see
Well, you
Kitty's
tell Kitty I
bed.
said what up. What's up?
Yeah,
All right,
as well.
hang up on me.
Yep. All
Make
right,
it
Kitty.
stop.
So you'll be able to come in here in just a second. So bye, honey. Oof. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
No, you didn't.
I did. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I had a lot of cats growing up. Oh, I hope she's still out in chat. She may have gone back to her home in Manitoba. Oh, sorry, I'm giving shit away.
What are you giving away? What's the prize of the hour?
Location, location, location. That's really something I should not be doing.
Right.
I mean, it's a pretty tough place to find anybody in. I will say that much. But still, privacy, man.
I have certain apps they can roll your fucking number around the world and shit.
Yeah, and speaking of Kitty, I will be meeting for the first time. I spend just about every morning with Kitty. She had surgery on her hand, and we spent about every morning together since months. It's been months, and G-Bay is hosting a Cheers Bullet. G-Bay is hosting a Booth Crew North. And Miss Kitty is going to show up to that. Walt's going to show up to that. It's going to be a good time. Good time.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, it is.
So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Shout out to Rasta Jeff. He's in the chat.
Oh, hi, Jeff. Cheers, man.
Rasta Jeff.
Cheers, Rasta Jeff. Well,
yeah.
Cheers, chat.
Oh yeah, Friday night.
Yeah. If you're at your event, your Louis there, have a laugh. Come back. Yeah, Louis J. Gomez got him tonight. He's seeing a lot of the comics, and he was actually invited on, but he had a previous engagement. One of the things that I'll be interviewing or talking to Jeff about, I'm getting some feedback from somebody, is comedy shows. He did the Skate Fest. And, let me see something here. I think it's...
Happy birthday, Blue. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Bullet. Yeah. Oh, I think it was him. He was feedbacking on me.
That was Bullet.
Is that a word?
Feedbacking?
In any event, comedies. And I did actually go see a comedy show recently. Brad Williams, if any of you know who he is, he's a little guy, but funny as shit. I got a really nice photograph of him hanging on my leg. It was pretty cool. So that's going into the bucket list album.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What are you smoking on tonight, Dan?
Oh, I smoked some jelly bean earlier, and then some Stun Dog Millionaire. Trying to clear these jars out. Make new room for new.
Well,
plants.
you're almost to the end of those runs, so I can see why you're trying to.
What I just found.
Hey.
Oh, mushrooms.
Hey, see you guys at the shit show later.
Right.
Hockey dokey, man. You don't have to leave here yet, but and I still didn't take my paper, so we're gonna look that up.
Yep.
And look, it's right in this drawer right here.
You gonna eat some mushrooms, G-Bay?
Well, I fucking might as well, bro. I don't know. I need to let some shit out. I might just fucking eat some and lay on the floor and flop around.
Yeah.
Why do I see little red and white polka dot mushrooms every time I take them?
I don't know.
What do you see?
Little mushrooms with like red and white polka dots, or like, I don't know, not like red and white polka dots, but like white with red polka dots or something.
Yeah, those type.
Weird.
The ones that trip out the reindeer?
I don't know.
Amanita muscario, like or something like that. Very close. I don't know.
Oh, very nice shot at Latin, man. Good job.
Something like that. I don't know. I'm not professional. I've heard the word.
Special. Of course you are.
In certain ways.
Yeah, I like that you wore your garden club hat.
I tried on a few earlier and they just weren't vibing.
Yeah.
I put this on, and it was like, that feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. We've had a lot of representation of the garden club, and right now, half of us are garden club members.
Well, like, being here is a blessing. You guys are all my good friends, and to celebrate a birthday with you and have all our buddies around and stuff, man, this is awesome. And to have a hat given to me from the group, and I'm way up here, to put it on gives me that little connection. It's
right.
Good feeling, man. Good
Yeah.
feeling. Let's get stoned.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, man. Thanks for that, G-Bay. I appreciate you. You don't even know.
Same with you. Same with you. Oh.
Yeah, 65 is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta turn that thing down.
Hey.
Hi.
Yep.
Hi, Becca.
Hey.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just-
I got some baby chickens outside, and they don't really mesh quite well with the
big ones.
that he had, so it's a bit dicey.
Do you have them in like a segregated area that the big ones can't get to them, kind of shit, or is it going
No,
to be
they're-
just try to survival the quickest?
Yeah, we did that for a while. For like a couple of weeks, we put them in a little pen, and just in the same area. And then now they're just out with them, and they usually just stick to themselves. They don't really test it too much, but they're still a bit smaller, and so I think the size plays a big role.
Oh yeah.
in that. So I'm gonna just put them in the coop tonight after they go to bed. Just force them to sleep in there, and
I'm going to slip them underneath them while they're sleeping.
we'll see. Last time we did this, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and opened the doors so they weren't trapped all together.
So this is your second generation of adding in new babies
Yeah.
to an already established.
The first 6 were grown, so they were already laying eggs. They knew how to go into a coop, all that. And I got 4 little chicks in March, and they grew really fast, but they stick to themselves. They don't really like the bigger ones yet at all.
Segregated away.
It's just completely new, but it's fun. It's cool.
Do you have all guaranteed hens right now that you know?
I think so. They were supposed to be female, so I think they are. I haven't seen any signs, showing that they're roosters.
Okay.
Now that'll happen, so I'm gonna knock on wood.
Yeah, cock-a-doodle doo.
That's the last thing we need.
Well, geez, really.
I might be
Almost any-
opposing the bylaw this year and going anti-establishment and getting some chickens under. Well, we're not supposed to have them here, but
Yeah, we're not either.
all right, I'm joining the force then.
Yeah, our neighbors are cool.
Fight the government with chickens.
We've got
They're
very
not-
cool neighbers.
Not
Yeah,
too
that's
bad.
just,
My
Don't
neighbors
have
are cool too,
roosters.
so.
That's just
I just-
taking away a basic human right. I'm not down.
Well, the thing is, I was like, now that it's getting so expensive, I can't just casually go get these items. So now I have to. Now you're infringing on me eating.
Yeah.
So
It's civil disobedience.
Civil disobedience.
And it will hold up.
well, yeah.
I'm not a lawyer.
They're not.
I'm not a lawyer,
No.
but
Yeah. Disclaimer, red disclaimer.
I believe.
They're not that loud.
Allegedly.
It should.
No.
Sometimes
it's-
they're a little loud.
As long as you don't have a rooster, it's not too terrible.
What if I get 6 laying hens? Is that
Them fuckers.
enough?
That's pretty doable. They do when they're laying eggs. They balk really loud,
The
and
sirens are way louder than.
there's other birds.
Yeah, those sirens are. Yeah, I can't hear your chickens. I heard your sirens as it went by. So there's
Pretty
that.
sure a couple dozen eggs here and there, and then every once in a while when I do meat, the
Yeah.
neighbors will take a gift and just be like. You guys have seen my backyard before. My neighbors are pretty chill because there's a 4-foot chain link fence that separates my garden from my neighbor's yard, and we sit and talk and stuff. So I think a couple chickens.
Yeah, they clearly know what's going on.
Oh, they're old hippies, man. They're awesome. They're the coolest neighbors to have.
Oh, those are the best kind to have.
Yeah, hi, Mark. It's just like, hey, what's up?
People don't.
So
Like,
you're saying they're my contemporaries?
Yeah, there's no neighborly animosity with us. No.
people don't like their neighbors' chickens on their patio furniture making a mess, and
Yeah, maybe not that.
there's a
Scratching
handful
up their
of
flower
things.
beds.
Yeah, if you are inconsiderate with your animal husbandry, wivery. I mean, honestly, it's there's a way to be considerate about it. Compost things properly. There's a way to go about just like anything else. There's a way to go about it where you can eliminate the things like the smell and all of that go along with it, even while not really cleaning it up. I mean, we don't.
Composting usually is pretty clean smelling process anyway.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to
Yes,
clip
when you
their
do it-
wings, clip their wings so they can't fly, but it's painless.
We just add a lot of bedding material and moisture wicking and retaining biomass in there. We use when we don't have our own materials. We have to source some. It's just basically what is it? Pine bedding? Is it pine? Yeah. Pine bedding. So it's like the same stuff you'd get litter. Your litter shavings. You got a guinea pig or a bird or something, and then in the fall, and really we have them overwintered to dry. We have all of our cannabis stalks, all of our outdoor stalks, and really our indoor stalks too. All of our plants end up getting saved, and then we take all of that and we run it through a electric wood chipper, and that electric wood chipper grinds those hemp fibers, cannabis fibers, down to good bedding material for the chickens, and we also use it as a mulch layer for some of our potted plants. Specifically our cannabis potted plants, just kind of give it back to them. But an electric wood chipper to kind of keep some of the fossil fuels and things like that out of the organic garden, specifically. I otherwise, it's difficult to run biomass and things like that through electric because it eats up a hell of a lot of energy. But yeah, definitely to keep it out of our organic systems. I just was cutting the grass and collecting all of the grass clippings. I mean, a lot of that feeds our garden.
That's your nitrogen.
Yeah, we try to just reintroduce as much as we pull out as possible. The old carbon cycle. Keep it cycling. We take a little, but we give a lot. We certainly don't eat all the. We don't eat all the burdock and thistle and dandelion, all the shit that the yard does produce. You know what I mean? They can have it. You know what I mean? We eat a little dandelion. Ruben loves it. Chickens.
Not like back in the Depression age when you had to utilize dandelions and all its parts just to survive.
I suggested Becca put a little dandelion root into the stock. I'm not sure if she did or not, but we weren't sure how it was going to affect the flavor. It might make it a little bit bitter, but yeah, there's a lot of good. I think it helps with blood circulation, things like that.
My grandfather used to make dandelion wine. That was pretty good.
Oh, dandelion wine. That sounds delicious. What like fermented? Like a fermented version? Wow, that's
Fermented version?
Yeah. Well, they have like the you can dry out the roots and kind of make like a coffee.
Yeah.
Something like that, or roast.
The whole point is usable.
Yeah.
Almost like a tea.
It's amazing how plants that have become weeds were once used. I mean, we used the whole plants, like cannabis or dandelions, and now
Well, look at the broadleaf plantains. That used to be a go-to medicine for cuts and whatever. Now it's just being weed in my way.
People
yeah, lots of people still use it quite a bit. The plantain. I got a friend who makes salve out of that stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
People planted that shit everywhere.
They sure did.
Where is it?
It's like the only thing that's not useful in the lawn is the grass. All the other shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I get the dog and the chickens eat the grass. I used all the grass. I take that back because the grass is great for nitrogen. I suppose the invasive grass is just a pain in the ass, right? The rhizome grass.
Yeah.
Crabgrass.
We've got
I don't know if he's still in the chat, but Johnny J5 420 or J420 showed all of us a picture on IG of one of his pot, and he says this one's fully charged, and he had a piece of quackgrass in that thing. If that thing wasn't going through the bottom of the pot, I would have been surprised. And that's the kind of bullshit that I have to deal with out here. It's like kill it before it grows, and it's just that's pretty nasty. But yeah, the other stuff, the wildflowers and stuff. There's wildflowers out here I didn't even know existed because the soil is always turned. My dad was a farmer; he turned the soil. That's how it was. So there was a lot of seed in there that I didn't even know it was in there, and then I just let it go fallow. And then about the third year, all of a sudden, one year it got really wet out here. We had rain all summer. Fucked up the cannabis. If you had septoria and shit, any prone, you got it. But as far as the wildflowers out in the field, I had a whole different array than I'd ever seen before. And then the next year, it didn't rain hardly at all. And it was a nice year, and I didn't see those exact flowers again because they needed the wet, and I wasn't giving it to them. But they were sitting waiting.
Damn.
The honeybees need those flowers to come out as soon as they can. That's one of the things in the spring when people start buzzing their lawns, the first sign of anything that's blooming. It's like I let the dandelions come up pretty good before they get cut because the lawn's so thick. But within a few days, the lawn's dotted all through again. But I live next to an alfalfa field that is basically 10 acres of, at this point, it looks like it's half dandelion. There's so much yellow in it. In the last 2 days, it's came on and became a sea of yellow. It's crazy. It's beautiful because it's sunny out. So you pull into the driveway and there's this field of yellow. It's like, cows will eat it. They don't care.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd let mine go to flowers because I did do bees there, but I didn't do them last year, and I won't be doing them this year, which I should be. But like I say, on my bucket list, I'm popping all over the place and trying to grow cannabis, and something going to give, and it's not going to be me. So no bees again this year.
I didn't get around to collecting the flower heads. I'd like to make a FPJ out of it or some sort of just let the dandelion heads kind of ferment. There's still tons out there. I don't know why I say them too late, but I let most of them right now go to seed accidentally. Yeah. We weren't around and it rained and the grass like shot up. I just mowed a couple days ago. It feels like, and then all of a sudden I look across the landscape and the grass is 6 inches taller, and then all of a sudden the dandelions are like 12 inches taller.
Yeah, because they got support now. They got some support now. They can get as tall as they want.
They're all little puff balls everywhere. So I'm like, man, I went out there with a 5-gallon bucket. I filled up a half a 5-gallon bucket with just little puff balls. Well, and I'll just compost them, or I'll burn them or something and use those seed for something else because let them turn into compost or potassium and rather than just
great for a high wind to your neighbors.
We've got so many.
You end up with nutritional value for your garden.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want them to be viable, or your garden will become just a giant pile of yellow.
Total landscape, and we've got enough to use. You know what I mean? Like, there's more than enough. If I want, I can go. Ask the neighbors if I can go collect their dandelion heads. There's enough of those. But the ones in our no-till garden are massive. These stalks on these flowers are 2 feet long. They're huge. The balls are balls. You know what I mean? And they're so giant dandelion puffbally. It's like that is that living soil system.
We get midsummer. By middle of July, we'll have dandelions in some of the lots that are 14 to 18 inches tall, sticking up out of the field. You'll be like, holy crap, where did those, but they've got it in them to get big.
Yeah.
Those root systems on them, oh my God, if you've ever tried to pull one of those things out, that's tough.
Like carrots.
Yeah, not to sound like the old woman I actually am, but we've had some beautiful weather here last couple of days, and it feels like spring is here in full effect. and the weather dip down at night has been real moderate. Of course, I do have Lake Michigan, not that far west, and that helps me. Um, Man, I don't know. I'm ready to. I've got windowsill full of seeds popped and some clones in the back room, and life is good. Life is really good.
Peace, bro.
Life is good.
So.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday, Blue Kiss.
Thank you.
Heck yeah. May baby. I'm a May baby. I'm at the far end of May, May 28th.
Okay.
So we'll be.
Yeah, geez, I wish you would have had your passport. You could have gone DGC for your birthday.
Oh, one of these days.
Next year, okay, that it's got to be real close because unless Scotty the Body changes its location, or its time, which I don't think he will because I think they finally found. I don't know the whole history of the DGC Cup and where it's been. I know it's moved around and stuff and had different dates, but yeah, their consistency now. 2 years in this place, and it's a good place. It's out in the farmer's field, down in a little bit of a not a gully, but a little bit of a cold air. It drops down, and you're little bridge over a big water ditch. That so you got to kind of go in that way. There ain't no jumping in the back way.
Okay.
Not that anybody from the DGC would do something like that, but it's just it's real nice, and they had chickens too. Yeah, real pleasant situation. The dude that owns the property, I'm not saying he's a smoker for sure or not, but I believe he's a smoker.
Yeah.
So it was good times.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What you got there, Red?
Can't hear you for some reason.
He's muted.
There you
Muted,
are.
of course. Some Death Star from December.
Okay.
Just some bottoms, some farmer stash. And
Good.
all the tops go.
Farmer stash, nice.
Go to everybody else. We have
Still giving you good terps, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like having older weed, but you know what? I can still open up a jar and have stuff hit me in the face, and it's like, yeah, I did okay here. A little dry. I think I had some dry spots because I cured after I dried, and I'm not going to do that next year. I'm going to do it the hard way and burp the jars and all that good happy horse shit because I believe even though I have a lot of corners covered in that room, I had some dry spots and I'm paying the price for it.
I can't remember what the study was, so I can't quote it, but I can remember some of the details, and it had to do with the amount of time that THC and other cannabinoids take to convert and then degrade.
Yeah.
And in THC specifically, took something like, I think it was like they did like a 6-month sample, a 12-month sample, a 2-year sample, stuff like that. And it was like within the first 12 months, I think that the THC percentage had degraded, just a couple percent points, whatever it was, call it 10% or something like that of its total, right?
And that gives me the genius theory is if you're a genius and lose 10% of your brain, you're still a pretty smart fucking dude.
Yeah. This thing with 10%. Like if you have a 20% strain, that's a good average. You got a 20% strain, 10% off of that. That's only 2 points.
2%.
2%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're only taking it down to 18. So you still got an 18 bud after somewhere between 6 months to a year. And then where it really starts to decline is after like the 4-year mark. And it takes about the 4-year mark before you have a full conversion of THC to CBN.
Yeah, that's my understanding was that was like almost if you're in a sealed vacuum sealed thing, it's almost 5 years you can get out of it and still have like 12% THC and 8% CBN. And then after that point, the conversion really speeds up over to the CBN. But that's vacuum
5
sealed
years.
basically.
Yep. And then the CBN takes over, and then eventually it does begin to degrade. But I mean, you're talking vacuum sealed, right? Proper storage. But even improper storage, you get a decent amount of time. Obviously, you gotta sit in the sun.
It's
carboxylate before anything.
Yeah, there are definitely no-nos.
But as far as conversion goes, it takes a little while. Your terpenes are gonna fade. It might ripen though. What's that? Hasheen? Hasheen takes time to come on. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about it to really have an objective opinion on it, but I do have a subjective opinion. I like fresh cannabis, personally.
I do too. Given the choice.
Flavor goes. Yeah. Effect wise, I do like aged cannabis if I'm really trying to get stoned. It gives you a nice, but I don't think 4 months is aged cannabis. From December, what's now? It's May, so it's 5 months. I mean, it might make me a little sleepy. For being Death Star, it'll definitely hit me a little heavier. It'll be nice. But I don't. I think it'll add more of a full spectrum high, to it, to where I get a little stoned.
Well, I'm smoking on Cherry Paloma, which I got through Rasuko, who he got from JR from his and a lot of people got this stuff. A lot of people. And some people got some of mine too that I passed on. But when I ran this outside last year, I ran it longer than everybody else was running it. I went from having a green plant. It gives it a very distinct green color, and it suddenly went from that to hard purple, and it was like, okay, it doesn't look like anybody else's Cherry Paloma, but it's more cherry looking. But yeah, I got hit so hard purple last year that. Yeah, inside the weed looks different, but outside,
A lot of times you get that late season cold snap for a few days right as you're finishing. Sometimes it just, I don't know what it is. Holding the sign in production, but
last year, was it last year or the year before? I read that you took yours so long you had snow and shit.
That was a couple years ago. That was, I think, a 2019 crop that I seeded. But those are also green. That was a green room.
Cross.
Very late finisher. Very late. It was like a high CBD, very low THC. We're talking into November, into mid to late November, still was barely wanting to finish. And I was trying to collect seed out of that plant.
So you wanted it mature. You needed it mature.
Yeah, I want a mature seed. Did eventually just left it. I never did collect seed out of that plant. I ended up just shaking it and dropping some seed and growing some volunteers in place.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. They do end up becoming compost. Of course, after that snow, they did okay. It was the frost not long after that eventually, caused the water cells and everything to cause all the necrosis.
Yeah.
Cell
walls out.
Yeah, they eventually crispy buds. Or crispy, bud, literally all the sugar leaf and everything.
Soggy first, then crispy.
Yeah, exactly. Soggy, then crispy.
Snow, you go in and they're just like,
Snow didn't do anything. Snow, it was okay. Aside from whatever crap is in the snow. Whatever the snow collects on its way down. Besides that, it looked pretty good. I've got we don't cover our plants, so they kind of get susceptible. Well, they're exposed to the elements, if you will. So they can be susceptible to all of that stuff.
There's something to be said for strength from survival. So
natural.
Yeah, strength from the natural elements to let the bugs hit them. I do have well, it's not just a belief. I've seen it, firsthand, where the health of the plant protects it. If you have a healthy enough plant, and you have to have healthy
Exactly.
enough, you have to have healthy everything. But I'll have 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. And it may or may not just be cannabis. Definitely in cannabis, I've seen this, but I've seen this in all forms of growing, where you have some plants that are thriving and some plants that just aren't, and the ones that aren't are certainly the ones that are being more susceptible to pest attack. And then there's working with nature, where even though you do have some form of bug or pathogen or something, you still are able to harvest what you're ultimately getting. A lot of times some pathogens just affect the leaf structure of a plant, and you're trying to harvest a fruit, or in cannabis case, flowers. In a lot of cases, flowers and fruits. And they're very, very resilient. They seem to be it almost seems to be like whatever terpenes or whatever's coming off flowers and fruits and all of that. There's certainly something that's helping the plant strength and either avoid pathogen and pests and attract them. Yeah, health. Good overall health for all of us. This goes with us too.
That's right.
You want to be like Blue Kiss, kicking at 65, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of a unicorn when it comes to some things. Oh, look what we got here. She back.
Insect netting. Even if you got a healthy plant, a moth will still lay an egg on it. And then the egg turns into a caterpillar and it eats its way out of there. And then you have a rotten bud. I just had to say that.
Just say,
Yeah. Thank you, Bud Rot, for that public service announcement.
Yeah, fellas. You've been running through the forest.
She is Bud Rot.
Have I run to?
And hey, I got Bud Rot from just that very fucking thing.
Yep.
Part of the big outdoor.
That's why I painted the shirt and glued on the caterpillars for public awareness.
Yeah, I had a sweet Cindy out there that seemed that it had some eggs laid at it because I was picking some worms off of it, and I was like, motherfucker. She ended up having no bud rot at the end because I think I got the worms before they infiltrated, but damn.
I like to put them in a jar and watch them change, feed them, and it's fun. But I only, I don't let them on my weed. I let them, they can fuck around on the tomatoes and shit, and then I'll go pick them off. I put them in a jar, watch them get big and ugly.
Like
I even got a race recorded. Yeah, I got a race. I put them out in the gravel. I said, whoever, if you can make it, you can live. And so, because they were really big, they were at the point now where they were either going to die or they needed to do their next stage in the dirt. So I let them go, and they fucking booked it, man. They were booking it. When they got over to the grass, they corkscrewed in so fast. They went zoom, 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 right in. They were crazy. Well, I know, I've killed plenty of them, but, when you have one in a jar for that long, you see it grow it up and everything.
I mean, a woolly bear is
give
one
it a chance.
thing. I mean, let's
Raised
be clear.
it from a pup.
A woolly bear is one thing.
Now I give it to
Monarch butterfly is one thing. What you're doing is Frankenstein shit for me, man. Kill it before it grows.
I don't have to worry about it because my cabbage and my weed, anything that would be affected by that situation is a non-issue. I've got a whole yard of flowers. They can all go play their Game of Thrones out there. But I don't want to cut open a bud of cabbage I mean, that's like a big ass bud. I'm growing that outside for months and months.
Yeah.
You know, and
Beauty,
there's
it's all
layers and
beauty. You
layers
open
and
up the
layers and
middle and
layers.
it's all rotted
And you seen
shit.
them? You see them? I don't have any fucking rotten cabbage. None. No fucking bugs in my cabbage or my radishes. No, that's one thing. Nobody listens.
It's all right. It's all right, Becca. Relax. Relax,
I'm getting
girl.
upset.
Don't get worked up, Sonny.
Girl,
I've got insect netting right now. I've got insect netting right now protecting my cabbage.
I got some of your insect netting. I'm going to put on my extra little sprouts I got going here, my cannabis sprouts.
See?
So,
Even with 27
And that's how you
degrees
do
out,
it right there.
Boom.
So you don't use
Oh, my-
BT?
I don't really have to use anything because I use insect netting. I will use diatomaceous earth when they're seedlings and I plant them in the ground for the first time, or whenever I'm sort of doing something. I'll dust them down for like their first, bit of life. But because I can't taste DE, that's good stuff. It tastes like nothing, it tastes like just powder chalk. But this compost, my compost this is fantastic. This is this is not a bunch of potting soil added in. This is like chicken shit and all the yard debris, the leaves, rice hulls, and then all the food waste and everything from the chicken yard for a year, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. I wasn't gonna grow weed, but my compost is
too
so
late
hitting.
with that one.
Hell yeah.
You're never too late. You should always be composting.
No, I
You
was trying to highlight your soil, but then
That's
we
right.
saw that your shirt instead, so I took you back off
Always
the
be
big screen.
That's right. That's all. Straight out of compost.
ABC,
It says straight out of
man.
compost.
Hell yeah.
I want
Straight
that
out of
T-shirt that says
compost.
straight out of compost.
Fuck yeah, deuces.
You need a T-shirt with that.
Exactly. I would love
I think
one.
you might have one, don't you?
No, but I would love one. Now you know what
I
to
think
do on
I've
my
seen
birthday.
those actually.
I saw
Straight
somebody
out of
in it. That's how I
compost.
got the idea. Oh yeah, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. It just makes mathematical sense anyhow. I mean, my dad would go around and he'd pick up the leaves from people, they'd put them in the bags and shit. And he'd go pick them all up and he's like, these fucking idiots, they're fucking throwing out all these leaves. What a bunch of suckers. And the idea of taking something
Sit down,
off
girl.
the
We don't need
property
to see your butt, by the way. Sit down.
even my mom, she doesn't have a big compost, but she throws everything out her kitchen window. It all shakes out.
Yeah, in the end, it's the same spot every
does.
time, man.
Sure.
Yeah, you can do as little or as much. You can throw it in a pile, or you can tend it like it's your newborn
Yeah,
baby.
if she never turns it, it'll take a long time for it to actually compost, but it does compost. It gets there.
It will.
Yeah, it always
Pile
does.
stuff outdoors, it'll rot eventually.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Old composting.
Yep.
I've done
Do
that
I
with
hear
lots
Doc
of things.
somewhere? Like is Doc
Yeah,
his voice?
he's like God. He's in.
Yeah, okay. Like I'm fucking tripping balls over here. I'm like,
Yeah,
my
Doc
buddy
is at
fucking
his
Doc.
his thing over at Big Words.
I'm
Doc-
hanging with
Oh,
Doc.
okay.
Doc
hey,
is the
fuck.
show conscious. He's just the conscience
Yeah.
All
in the
good.
back.
This-
He's just
like,
talking.
This is
I'm
not
gonna-
Doc, it's God. This
Pinkies
is
up, bro.
God.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up,
I need
yes.
an
We do
undisclosed
need
location.
to do a pinkies up hit, man.
Glad I haven't eaten those
Undisclosed
mushrooms
location. Oh, look at him. Okay.
Somewhere
okay.
in upstate somewhere. I don't know.
yet.
Okay.
That's cool.
What state do we only refer to as upstate? That's where they're at.
Yeah,
Mississippi?
'cause you guys in Michigan are
That's right,
digital up
upstate
there.
Mississippi, man.
Fucking Bud Rod. That's awesome.
Well, my agenda
Mississippi.
is helping people out, man. Insect netting. You can
I'll never
wash it in the
forget it.
washing machine. You can sew it. I mean, my domes, I have it like a panel I sewed like a sort of like a little thing so I
Patchwork,
can
man. You
slide
do
it over
patchwork.
on and stuff. So I can do patchwork to fix it. But I mean, I've had some of that stuff for like 5 years and stuff.
But really,
you buy
Becca,
it in the
that's
big
not
old
your.
rolls. I put it over my whole fucking greenhouse, and if every orifice of my greenhouse has 1 to 2 layers of that on it. When I take off whole panels, I put a whole fucking thing. Like I never have any. Also, if you have seedlings, vegetable, any type of seedlings, and you're hardening them off, I don't never like to bring it back into my shop. And I know you're supposed to harden stuff off slowly, but I don't, because I don't want to fucking put it out and then take it back in there. So I put insect netting on it, and it reduces the sunburn stuff, and then it's got some frost.
Yeah,
I mean, it just
it
really
works as a screen for sure.
it eases everything. And then I use it in my flowering room. I put it when I first moved over from the fluorescence to the HPS. I put it on top of my things, and so it has that layer between that and the HPS for the first day. And it gives it a little. Otherwise, they try to bleach out. You know, they don't like that change.
Yeah.
It's a whole
Well,
different
between that
scene.
and your air tubes, that's pretty good too. I like that. It's
Oh, my
really
air tubes
innovative.
are. Nobody accesses this well of creativity. It's just really a shame. I
is a
need some
pity,
friends that fucking that do any of this shit.
Well, welcome to the an expanded universe. There's some people here that appreciate that kind of shit.
There's gonna be somebody that's gonna get bud rot and say, you know what, maybe next year I'll spend $4 on this and put a net over it. You know.
What's the inner tube thing? Is what you're talking
about. For your
my air tubes?
Yeah.
Oh, my air. Oh, well, I have that too. Okay, so for the air tubes is so I have a big room. I don't know how it's big. I don't know. It's like 24 by 12 or something like that. Anyhow, it's basically a standard garage, but then I nipped off a front for reservoirs, and I call it my office. Oh, you know, I'll supply. And and then I have it like insulated with my 4-inch insulation. And then I have it like panda papered. Oh my God, I'm on public. Oh my God. Here, God damn it. I don't want to be on here. Oh my God. Oh, this is exactly what I didn't. God damn it, it's the wrong.
It's all right.
I grow CBD. I grow CBD at a connoisseur level.
Everybody does.
That's
yeah. Why would we not grow CBD?
So it's like what you have a fan with like a
I don't
tube
know.
on it, basically, and it disperses.
I guess it's too late now.
Don't worry, honey. It's all good. You
Okay,
can say
so I got a big
anything.
6-inch, or no, I got a big 8-inch inline fan that goes to outside, and then outside hole I put filter. I cut up my house filters and shit, stuff that over there, so I'm not like bringing in everything. And then so I have that coming in, but my air, because if I want cold air, then you know in the middle of the night, whatever, it could be like 27 degrees, like I said. So you don't want that coming in one spot being like, and you know, you can tell because you walk in like, oh, that guy's corner is purple, but the rest of the room's green. That means it's not, you know, getting diffused. So anyhow, so I have insulated semi-rigid that comes down, and that helps no condensation situation. And then I have on a splitter.
Situation.
Yeah, that is a rhyme that we all need to learn.
I got it on a splitter, and then so on one tube, it's like 8-inch. It's like the stuff Uline sells for their big commercial type of vac seal bags. My friend has them for his mushroom logs or whatever. Anyhow, so I have like, you know, like I don't know, 16 feet of that coming out, right? So I have that, and then you tie it off on the end. So now you got yourself like a big wiener tube. Then you take like my best and only good luck has been with a soldering iron, a big one with a big, and bing, ding, ding. So you melt your holes. I've done it with ductwork before where I slashed it. If it's slashed, it doesn't have the right, it's got to be a nice hole. So anyhow, I have the holes pointed in the direction of the plants. But I have it split, so I have these 2 long air tubes going down both sides of the room. So you got a U here. You got 4 walls, you got a U. And I have all the holes. And then I have them, they're on the ratcheting straps, you know, for your lights. So I have ratcheting straps that hang down so I can raise them and lower them wherever I want. you know. And then
That's a
what's
good
nice
idea.
about it is also I can pull them in closer with just going like, dink. I can pull them in closer to the lights, or I can put them away farther, no matter what I need, you know.
Well, they're completely
Oh, I like the
flexible. You can
sound that
roll
it
the
makes
end
when
up
you pull
to
it in. It
shorten it.
goes.
It's kind of a nice idea. It's kind of a good idea if it's tough enough plastic, so when the air goes through, it inflates basically. And then you poke holes in
Yeah.
it.
Like one of those dancing dudes.
Yeah, they're
And when you
crazy arm
work in
dudes.
it, yes. And when it turns off, because it's hooked up to a thermostat, so when it turns off, or if I don't want it on, it's not taking up any space in the room because it deflates.
Yeah.
And then to move it out of my way, I just go poop, because I can just take the hangers and go like this, and now it's out of my way. So I haven't given up any of my workspace either, and I've diffused, because my air is always super, super cold. And instead of getting mad, I just use it, you know.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
good
cool
theory.
air diffusion system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do those air socks in greenhouses. It's the same principle, but they're like 80 feet fucking long, and they just go whoop, and they have little holes in them.
Oh my
and blow the
God!
fucking
I gotta
air out.
see those. I gotta see if
Yeah.
they're more awesome, because I just got a bunch more tubing from my buddy. Because I was gonna make a 3-pronger, throw one down the middle for summer, just for fun.
It's kind of
I was.
a canvas type material that they're using in those
So it's less
greenhouses.
puncturing and
Yeah, it just lasts longer. It's the same principle. Blower turns on,
Yeah.
blows the sock blows up. It just dumps the air out of the holes.
Do they put water, like, because I'm in the desert, so if I want more humidity, I take my hose and I just jack it into one of them holes and I spray
No, man.
water in the tube.
We're not worried
So I
about
got
humidity
water
down
going
here.
down.
oh shit, man! I got somebody backstage. I gotta add in, man.
Hey, happy birthday. I'm
Oh,
late.
hi there.
Made it.
Oh, you're not late, man.
I was
You're right on
wondering where he
time.
was, but I didn't want to ask in case it was awkward.
No, Spartan and I are so good, man.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was wondering.
I didn't want to miss it. I was trying so hard to get here. I was trying so hard.
I'm glad you made it.
Really,
really
I am too. Do you have a good day so far?
Oh, so far it's been wonderful.
Good.
Wonderful. Yep. And it's gonna just continue on. Dropped a little bit of acid about an hour ago, so that's starting to kick in and my ears
Well,
are
I hope you
ringing.
dropped it in
so-
your mouth or something.
I surely did. Yeah, I was
Still
real
looking for it.
nonchalant. Yeah.
Somewhere on the carpet.
You didn't go
No,
get it?
no.
How about your burger? Are you going to have a big burger from your burger place?
No, actually, I had lunch with my daughter. She took me to Culver's, the place I like to go to, because they do have some pretty good food. For fast foods, I would go to Culver's over Burger King, McDonald's, any of them, any day of the week. But yeah, we did lunch there with my 2-year-old granddaughter. And of course, there's little kids are so darling when they're little like that, taking them out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Take them anywhere. It's fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was my afternoon of delight, and then came back here, and of course, I sat in Discord and got high because why not? And procrastinated as long as I could before coming in here, and here we are. Although I have to say, last night I was so glad I went in to just try to check to make sure everything was straight, and it was all messed up. It wasn't letting me even make. I needed to make a link, and it wasn't letting me make a link, and I was a little bit panicky, but not bad. It's like, okay, we can do this. And I was actually in Irie and asked Jeff. I said, "Hey Jeff, do you know how to do it?" And then I realized he doesn't have guests. He's not running the stream.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so yeah, well, no experts here. And so then I just kind of went, okay, let's just delete what I had and start over. And it turned out I didn't have my StreamYard linked correctly to YouTube, is why I couldn't get the invite. So I got that straightened around and whoop, whoop, did my first boomer good job on me.
Good job on you.
Yep. I think of when I do things like that, I think of old Uncle Rick when he's doing his stuff on Wednesdays. It makes me laugh. Makes me laugh good.
I'm gonna jump off, Lucas, but it was a blessing being able to hang out with you.
Hey, I will be catching up to you, and I see we are down to our last minute here as well. So, yep, I will be seeing you at the Caribou Heart Friday night shit show for sure.
I'm gonna bail too.
I love you, and
We're
I'll
out.
see you
Happy
soon.
birthday.
Happy
I love you all too.
Happy birthday. Love you, Blue.
Peace.
I love you too.
I had a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Do people do this, what you're doing, but without a public audience by chance? Is
You
this
mean
available?
all the
This
time.
Yeah, I'm Discord.
That's what Discord kind of is we're just sitting around in our if you depending on your
Yeah.
crowd.
But this
you sit
is
around in
nice
your
and
underwear.
clear. This looks nice and clear, though.
It is nice and clear. It's a pretty good broadcast, actually. I'm real happy with it. Yay me!
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
if you both
okay.
got
So there's
six
not
people on
okay.
Discord, the pictures are, everybody's pretty clear. You can see everything pretty well. If you have 12 people and everybody's on camera, it's a little, you got to scroll back and forth to see people.
Ooh. All right.
And
This
also,
looks
when I
like
was
a
saying
TV
sit
show.
down, you were all over. When you get a lot of people like this, you really have to stay seated and in place, or you get too much frenetics and one of the little things going. So, but that's a
Some of us
practice
are very
thing.
busy people.
So, how do you like it? How did you like your first actual broadcast onto the U and the Tube, Sonny?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you'd be the one named Sonny.
Yes. Well, I mean, I wish it was private, of course, because I don't know who
Of
was
course.
watching it.
You know,
Because I
well,
can't see the
I
chat
will
either,
admit,
so I don't even know. But I can't. I don't even know. So like I just
can tell you
forget.
none of those
I
people
feel like we're
on the
just
West Coast are
in the same
you're
room. I just
fine.
do my thing. So I wish I was better at not doing that.
Let's say
Yeah,
it's
you
very
I will
similar
say you
to
gave
I was
away
gonna
no
announce that I was
secrets.
gonna retire. I mean, this went south.
You gave away, sweetheart. You gave away no secrets that you wouldn't want out there. That I know what your concern is.
I
And you're
grow
just fine.
CBD at a connoisseur level for free
Yeah, that's right.
for vets.
So does Ben
Absolutely.
And I
Ben
practice
Rucka.
unlicensed science. I do.
Like to say
I'll take a swab.
Pro
You
science
are
versus toe
just
science.
you're just
Toe
precious,
science.
Becca. Just
The
precious.
stuff in an aquarium. I took a squeegee of the stuff that Douglas and another ladyfish made. I wanted to see if there was fish eggs in it. And I put it on the thing, and there was so much shit going on in there. In like just my first magnifying, just on my red one.
Yeah.
There was so much shit. They're big ass microbes because usually I got to get all the way down the line, and focus in and then take my thing. Anyhow, there was just, it was gross. It's fucking gross.
Okay.
No fish though. Whatever.
Well,
All
it's
right,
9:02
so,
and I'm
I'm gonna
past
say
my
goodbye
time,
then.
honey. Okay.
Oh,
you
you
really
have to
show
pay
your
for
ass.
extra
Are you
time?
really going to show your ass as a goodbye?
Yes. No, I was going to show your thing.
Oh my!
There.
Yeah, there you go.
As your logo to lead me out. I'm going to push leave now. It was so nice to meet you guys. Talk to you later, Wad. I already know you in real life, Russ. I know you're real. And Becca in red. Now I know who Becca is. And
Yes,
red.
you did meet. You
Looks
have
a lot
met
like
you
my friend
actually,
Jed, which is interesting.
You could have met
And
Red when
G-Band.
you went to Luzerne because she was at Luzerne.
Yep.
Yeah, he was there. They were
Red's a
there.
guy.
Both of them were there. Yeah, Red
Okay,
is a
you
guy
said
right
her.
there.
Okay, so then I might have met Becca. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there, and you're right there. Okay, bye-bye. Right.
Bye.
Here's
Everybody
the
that
logo.
stayed for my birthday, I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
I am so glad everybody made it here today, and I am blessed beyond words. I'll tell you what, Russ, I talked about you in my very first episode, my whatever you want to call that,
Your inaugural episode?
the inaugural episode. Yeah, I have a lot of gratitude for the things that you did early on for me, and at some very crucial times. And
happy to help.
yeah. So yeah,
I
I'm gonna
appreciate
cry for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna keep my shit together. And Rod and Becca, who just did their leave like I'm supposed to be doing now, also great people. I'm so glad to be here. And of course, thank you, Hand of God over there, Doc. All right. We'll see everybody on the next episode of I Can't Believe She's Actually Trying to Do a Podcast. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Cheers, y'all.